Oh, good morning, everyone. Hello, it is Thursday. I hope you're all doing well. I did not do a live yesterday. Full moons are always tricky for me. They really are. And so, um, what I was prompted to do yesterday, and sometimes I just have to roll with the punches. My day just kind of like happens. And so my daughter contacted me yesterday and she was like, "Hey mom, can I like drop the baby off in the morning?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually." So it became a day of like just, sometimes you have a plan, but it's all about monitoring and adjusting. And I had to monitor and adjust yesterday. But the reason I think that I had to do that was because if you saw the video on, I think Monday, I talked about the download that I got. And so I've actually been writing the blogs, and I'm going to be doing the video to kind of complement the blogs. Do a vlog, right? For those of you who maybe aren't readers, or I just think there'll be more in the discussion as well. Like Spirit will bring more than just what's written, which always happens. And the other thing too is like there's two more coming. So I did, why do we go through that kind of relationship, empath, narcissist connection? And then the two types. So yesterday was about the two types. So if you didn't take a look at that, I talk about the soulmate and I talk about the twin flame, and those are the two types, and they're very different. And so with that being said, there'll actually be two more coming out, one focusing on just the soulmate connection and then one talking about just the twin flame connection. So if you're reading it and you're like, but I want more because like you literally just touched on it, that's why I touched on it. So that is there. So good things are happening. They are. So if you did not get a chance to look at the Gemini pick a card video, that is up on YouTube. So take a look at that. And yes, my nose is running off my face. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, so this full moon has got me like discombobulated. So last night I was literally like, I watched TV till about 10:30. I'm like, I'll get in bed. I had a really good week last week, like work wise, and I'm trying to like keep the momentum going this week, which didn't really happen, but that's okay. Like it's like monitor and adjust. Just monitor. I think that's the big message for today. Like monitor and adjust, guys. Like if things aren't going the way you thought they were, or you're not able to focus on what you thought you were going to be able to focus on, that's okay. Like what you need to focus on is going to be what comes in. So it's like monitor and adjust, and don't get upset when something doesn't go the way you thought it was going to, or you aren't able to do something when you thought you were going to, right? Like stay kind of flexible. So like I said yesterday, I wrote the blog, I had the baby in the morning, and then it was like, well, what am I doing? And I had dough that needed to be cut out, and my gingerbread men needed to be made. So I did that. And then I cleaned up the kitchen and I had something to eat. And then it was only 6:30. And I was like, okay. So I made my another kind of cookie. And so like literally like my cookies are almost done without even like worrying about it or stressing about it, or so then last night, full moon energy, I get in bed 10:30 and I can't sleep. So I start scrolling. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. What the hell? 2 a.m. So I probably will crash later today, but that's okay. Monitor and adjust, right? And then I sat down to do this, and I spilled my coffee. But again, monitor and adjust. It didn't really hit anything and trust me, this desk is out of control right now. I got cards everywhere. I got papers everywhere. When I'm in a creative zone, like the whole organization thing goes out the window. I'm sure those of you who are creative kind of knows that. So what I would say today is monitor and adjust. Like if something doesn't happen the way you think it's supposed to or the way you wanted it to, especially if you're a planner. Delia, was the strangest thing. I was like, I looked at the clock and I was like, 1? What? And then I'm like, well, just a couple more. 2? Okay. Put the thing down, right? Put it down. What are you doing? But I think I needed that like mental break, honestly, because I like really. So I'm so like, I don't want to say stupid. I'm not going to call myself stupid, but I'm so like, so the TikToks, the reels that I watch that really do it for me are either concert performances where someone has like taken a short video of a concert, because I haven't been to a concert in years, like a live concert. I haven't been in years. And growing up, I was in an area where we had really amazing live concerts, like right down where I lived, right down the street. So I've seen huge acts in this very small venue that was just crazy awesome. So I like that. And then the other one is baking, like watching like people like put cakes together. I think in a past life I was probably a baker. I think the reason that my cookies are almost done, I only have one kind left, is because I got a stand mixer for the first time ever in my life last year for Christmas, and I've just been enjoying the heck out of it, which is why I did gingerbread cookies, because I've never done them before. I'm like experimenting. So sometimes you just have to find that place in which is your joy, right? So yeah, today I would say take it slow. If something isn't going the way that you think it should, just take a deep breath and do something else. Mop up the spilled coffee and keep going. All right. So if you didn't take a look at the Gemini, good morning, Carm. If you didn't take a look at the Gemini pick a card, what I would say is my YouTube game, I feel like is like bumping up. I feel like my YouTube game is really like, I struggled. Honestly, I struggled. I struggled with the whole coming onto the YouTube platform just because I was so comfortable where I was. Nothing against YouTube at all. Yeah, Delia, it really does. So I'm really starting to settle into it. I'm enjoying the shorts that I'm putting up. I'm enjoying the videos that I'm doing. And hold on, guys. So if you didn't take a look at that, I feel like that to date, that is my best video, because the pick a cards are really, oh, thank you, Delia. The pick a cards are very different. And I know that I've done some pick a cards where I get done thinking, why did I do a pick a card? Like they were all very similar readings. These were very different. So when you look at the cards that I'm holding up, really kind of ask your guides, like which one is really going to be the one that's most in line with what I need to know. And go with your gut. Like, don't overthink it. Go with the first one, or go with the one you can't like stop looking at. Because I was really like, wow, those 3 messages I think are very appropriate, but they're very different. And I think that they will, if you're called to it, I do feel like it will resonate with you on some level. Okay. That being said, what else? Let's see what we've got for the message for today. Today at 3:30, Thomas and I will be together talking about karma, because one of the things that this Gemini full moon, that the energy that we're in, which is why I wanted to do this topic, because we're literally still in the full moon energy, right? 3 days before, 3 days after. And it just happened yesterday. So we're still in the full moon energy. All right, just my kid. And, after all these years, you think she would, thank you, Catherine. You think she would look to see if I'm live. I'll call her back. She'll be like, why didn't you answer? Oh, because I was busy. All you got to do is go and look. All right. So yes, 3:30 today, Thomas and I will be talking about karma, because that's what this Gemini full moon is doing. This last full moon of the year. It really is ending karmic patterns, karmic cycles, really allowing you to move forward from that. And so what is karma? Why do we not need it anymore? What is shifted? And it's all about the collective consciousness. It's all about the field. It's all about the new earth shift that we're going through, right? And so, if you're really struggling with things that are trying to move out of your life right now, it's because it's karmic. It's something that you've been holding on tightly your whole life, even if it was destructive. And so what I would say is, if you haven't had a chance to check out my latest blogs, they may help you. Be on the lookout for the video that I will be doing to complement them. And just know that you're not going through it alone. But what is happening is this shift really is taking you onto a new path, a new road, a new focus, a new relationship, new career, new, right? Because this karma that's been holding you in a pattern that didn't serve you, like it's ending. And so I know that in this energy, many people are struggling because that end feels so uncomfortable. So the video that I did, the pick a card, will go into like what area of life that is for you, and then what the transformation is going to look like for you. All right, so let's see. Yeah, there it is. And as I'm speaking, the cards are in reflection of what I'm saying. So this is all good stuff. Yeah. Oh, I like the end card. All right. So yeah, so that's what it is. If you're feeling emotional right now, if you're feeling like the emotions are out of control, sorry, this is the Knight of Cups, if you can't see it. This light reflects on these cards. But yeah, so you're coming into emotional stability. You're coming into the washing away of some emotion that just doesn't serve you anymore. So for some of you, you're washing away unworthiness. For some of you, you're stepping into your power. But this is stable energy where you're being brought to a new emotional situation because you are transforming. Look at that, the Death card. And the Death card's been showing up the past couple of days. Because it is about major transformation. And again, this is karmic release. This is really, really ingrained, embedded patterns and ways of being that has been dogging you probably your whole life. And so this big transformation, this final full moon of this year, it is taking you onto a new path. And it's doing that because it's time for that beautiful new blessing. Like, look at this little boy. He's offering that bouquet of flowers. I mean, what's coming in is beautiful, and it's needed, and it's time. But you have to let go of. The Death card is the death of something, the death of a feeling, the death of a situation, the death of a relationship, right? Big transformation. This isn't little. So for some of you, you really are getting kind of bumped onto a new road. And it may feel very uncomfortable because you're like, I don't know what this is. Never been here before. That's okay. That's okay. Because it's coming in to bring you energy that's going to help you move through it. So for some of you, this is going to feel like sudden or fast or all at once. And it is only because you've not been listening to your intuition. You've not been following the nudges. You've been ignoring the signs. You've been trying to stay safe and stable by staying in sameness. And so now the Eight of Wands is like, got to go. And for some of you, this is going to be in work, in passion, in like what you're focused on. So for some of you, a lot of very creative pursuits are coming in. For some of you, maybe you're stepping out of that traditional job role, that 9-to-5 career, and you're going into something more creative or your own. But it's time. There's no stepping in staying the same. So the Knight of Wands is coming in because this is for you. This is your new situation. This is your new road. This is you moving on into it's time to move on. It's time to move on. because there it is, Lady Justice. What is coming in is bringing you balance and harmony and also some justice. So for some of you that are going through a legal matter, you're gonna be okay. It's gonna end up positively. Again, I don't give legal advice, so consult a professional. Awesome, Delia. But yeah, the justice card is showing up to say, hey, you know what? What's been done to you? Who's done you dirty, right? You're coming out of that. You're coming out of that, and you're going to get justice. And it may not have anything to do with them. It just may be things flowing in your life and coming into your life and falling into your life and helping you move away from what was the thing that was doing you dirty, where the disrespect was, where you were being used and abused in some cases. So for some of you, this is profound change because you're now taking back your power, right? By being in a more safe and stable situation, even if you're alone. It's better than being in a scary, abusive situation. So I feel like Lady Justice is coming in saying, I got you. I got you. Whether you're male or female, I got you. You're going to be brought what you need. And again, it may not look like what you think it's going to look like. So just be open to possibility. All right. Let's get an advice card from the angel guide. I just want to look up something, guys. If you will indulge me. Because this is the Witch's Tarot, sometimes her meanings of cards are a little different. So I just want to take a look at this Knight of Wands. Okay, when the Knight of Wands comes roaring into your life, he brings change, exciting activity, and exhilaration. All right, so that's why they wanted me to look at this card a little closer. All right, so this was in just before Lady Justice comes in. This is the card of movement. Expect the unexpected. You may find yourself moving to a new job or moving to a new house. An opportunity for travel may present itself. The travel may be for business, as the Suit of Wands is often related to career and business. This card heralds a time of energy, bold moves, action, and adventure. This card, court card, may also announce that an energetic, fiery, opinionated, and enthusiastic young man with fair hair and pale eyes is about to enter your life. So be on your toes. All right, so this may be very specifically for someone, but I think that the movement is absolutely something we're all experiencing in some way, okay? So, yeah, that definitely is a message for someone. All right. So expect movement in some way in your life. And that's what your death card is all about. You know, there is movement. Absolutely. And for some of you, like I was feeling, you know, this is career. This is starting your own business. This is changing careers. This is letting go of that job that doesn't respect you or doesn't value you. For some of you, you've been in a situation where there hasn't been a promotion because where you are is where they want to keep you because you're really good at what you do. And it's time for you to give yourself the promotion. For some of you, it is about someone coming into your life that is going to help you move along your path, whether that's romantically or not. Oh my gosh, Delia, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, whenever you're moving, it is exciting and also scary. But when it's both, that's when you know it's right. When it's both, that's when you know it's right. When you've got that exciting, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I can't wait to do it. Yeah, that is absolutely when you're on the right path. All right. Yeah, because it's all a part of the sacred plan. So the path that you're being brought to is all a part of your sacred plan. So that's where the whole karmic lessons, karmic patterns, like that's all being moved out because now you're coming into your sacred plan, your connection to divinity, to God, God consciousness, your purpose, your mission, whatever that looks like for you, but it's all divinely guided. So if you're being drawn to something that feels very uncomfortable, it's because this is your road, and it's time for you to get uncomfortable, because getting uncomfortable takes you into the new, takes you into the beneficial, takes you into your purpose. And so call in your guides, call in the signs, call in your angels, call in co-create your reality, but setting the intention of what you want, because it's all divinely guided. And that's how they can come in and help you as you move down your path, as you start to learn what the path is. Look at this. Yeah. So you're definitely moving down your path, not anybody else's. So it may not look like what other people think it should look like for you. It might not be what you thought it was going to look like for you, but it's about getting in connection with your intuition, getting into connection with your gut, getting into connection with your crown chakra, opening your third eye, really coming into that connection where you can say, okay, God or universe or whoever you believe in or want to call in, like, help me. I'm here. I'm ready. What do I need to know? Where do I need to go? How does this work? And that's when the resources come in. That's when the opportunities come in. That's when the right people come in. That's when you have what you need. And so it's all divinely guided, and they don't leave you in the lurch. They do protect you. They do bring in what you need, but you have to believe it. You have to accept it. Good morning, Annette. Good morning. So, all right, that's our advice for there. And see what, let's see what, I put the do not disturb on. I don't know why texts are coming through like that. There it is. Stay positive. Yeah, energy clearing with positive energy. So you're going to want to clear out that old negative energy, that old, whatever's moving out. The attachment, the cord, just the energy of your home, the energy of your space, the energy, your own energy, taking that shower, clearing your aura, getting out in nature, grounding, doing some smudging, doing some saging, wearing your crystals. Organizing and clearing your space. Because that's what's going to allow you to be able to feel, see, know, and hear what's coming in, because you're ready, right? You're ready. So meditation, sitting in presence for 3 minutes, getting outside, whatever that looks like for you. All right. Today, Thomas and I will be back at 3:30. The videos are on YouTube. We did the Gemini full moon pick a card. I did the 12/12, which is coming up in 4 days, the 12/12 portal. So if you didn't look at that video, we're going to start entering the energy of that energy. So if you didn't look at the 12/12 portal, that I got called to do that video like a week ago. Like that energy, I feel like is going to be very strong. So take a look at that video. And it didn't end up being a pick a card, because when I sat down to do the pick a card, Spirit was like, like just, so it's a lengthy video, but there's many layers to it. So take what resonates, because I feel like there'll be something that resonates for each and every one of you. So take a look at that if you've not. So I do talk about the energy of 12/12 and what that means. So I do we talk about that, and that's why it isn't a pick a card, because in some way, each and every one of you are going to be experiencing that 12/12 energy. So the energies of ones and twos. All right. So that's there. 25% off all my services, book on my website. If you can't find the booking page, it's actually in the more. So at the top of the page, you'll see coaching, IET, something, and then more. So hit the more and you'll see booking, blogs, events, and like all kinds of good stuff in the more. So take a look at that. If you've not downloaded my app, do that, because that absolutely is the easiest way to get a hold of me. So grab my app if you haven't already done so. And then always the membership portal, subkit.com/guidance311. There's empath evolution, relationship recovery, and spiritual awakening. And that is actually the most beneficial way, or honestly, financially, it's the most economical way to work with me, because you get deep discounts in the different portals. So yeah, my services become 50% off for the different memberships and the different services tied to the membership. So deep discount. You just have to become a member at either the 11.11, the 22.22, or the 33.33 per month, and then you get the deep discounts to work on me one-on-one. But if you're, all you can do is the membership right now financially, that's okay, because we had the monthly meditation on the 2nd, and we had the intuitive guidance mini readings. Oh, what a beautiful night. Tuesday night was beautiful. Thank you, ladies. And that is free if you're a member. And then also the free monthly meetup, which December's is next Wednesday, this Wednesday coming up, where we're going to do a meditation and healing. And that's all about healing. So where you need to transform your issues in your tissues, where you need to give yourself self-directed compassion to release old trauma. We do that in the meeting. So if you're someone that right now can't really maybe afford or find the monies for a one-on-one session with me, if you're part of my membership, you're getting healing each and every month. So I hope that if you're drawn to that, you will take a look at that. That is at thesubkit.com/guidance311, link in the description box. All right. So it's all good. It's all good, guys. So I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And we'll see you at 3:30 with Thomas. Come back. And if you can't come back, that's okay. The replay will be in the Consciousness Conversation playlist on YouTube. All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll talk soon. Sending so much love and so